So it's the 4th of October. There's Nelson hidden behind the trees, and it's 9:30. Sorry, 12:30, and I've just met up with Jane, and you can see over there that things are starting to happen, and we have no idea what today will hold. Sure where they are. So here we are, and it's coming up 10 to 1 at Trafalgar Square. Trafalgar Square is very windy. I'm worried that there aren't enough people. Jane, it's Jane's first time, so Jane.
Well, it's my first time that I'm going to hold a placard. I've been for the last August to September to support my dear friends Martin and Patrick. But I felt today I want to hold a placard, and I feel it's the right thing to do.
And I say good for you, Jane. I as the voice of misery, oh no, I'm not even going to say it. But let's see what turns out. In all the previous demos, let me see if I can get both of this, there we go. In all the previous demos, the police have spent the first hour arresting a handful of people. And that's gone on for about 4 hours. And in order to cut down their workload, they've waited until lightweights, and I think today I might be one of them, just fuck off. And then they move in and arrest the hardcore.
Between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. they arrested everyone that was still there.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. And
no, they reckon today will be at least 1,500.
well, they say it's 1,500 people, but people are arriving. Here we go, look, there are people arriving. Here they are, arriving.
It's a big old square, remember?
Sorry, we'll jump straight into what's unusual today is that the government and the police have asked people not to pick up on Thursday's attacks. Did that enter into your mind?
Look, I'm a humanitarian. I mourn what happened in Manchester, and I mourn what's happening in Gaza. There is no division between caring about people. So to say that we shouldn't be here today because of the terrible incidents in Manchester, to me, is bogus. It's trying to create division where there shouldn't be division. If you're a humanitarian, you believe in life, and I cannot take the slaughter of the children in Gaza. I am a grandmother. I have a little grandson who's 3.5, the light of my life. And the thought of the children, what the children are going through is breaking my heart. So I believe that you can mourn what happened in Manchester. I think it's totally appalling, but at the same time, come here today. And the politicians and certain members of the media are trying to divide us. It's not true. If you believe in life, you believe in life.
And the government made this sort of argument about the police is that having to come here draws resources away from protecting civilians.
And also mourn Gaza.
Thank you, Jane. And lastly, what are you hoping your message, what you being here today, will achieve?
I'm hoping that people will see the complete nonsense of arresting people for holding a placard, sitting quietly and peacefully and holding a placard. We are Britain. We have the right to protest. I'm not a terrorist. I'm a humanitarian.
Jane, would you be willing to give your thoughts on this one?
So Martin, yes, why are you here today?
I'm here to protest the genocide in Gaza, a genocide which has been confirmed not only by Save the Children and Amnesty International, but last week by the UN. And I find that our government's complicity in that genocide is just straightforwardly evil, and so I'm here to protest that evil. And I'm here also to try and prove the unworkability of Yvette Cooper's legislation to prescribe Palestine Action as a terrorist organisation, when it clearly isn't, in my opinion.
Is this the first time you've held a placard at one of these protests?
No, it's the third time.
Have you been arrested?
Yeah.
How many times?
Once.
Would you mind telling me, could you hear my voice in the actual piece? Would you mind telling me I've been arrested once already?
So I've been at 3 demos, so this is the third and this is the largest so far. So I was at a demo in August and then in September and now in early October. And I was arrested on, I think, September the 9th. 6th, sorry. Yeah.
So you are breaking your bail to be
I
here
am
today?
breaking my bail conditions, yes.
And are you willing to stay here until you get arrested again?
I am willing to stay here until I'm arrested, yes.
I mean, there are two sides of this protest. Obviously what's happening in Gaza is one thing, but then the prescription of the Palestine Action is really, and that's really the reason why the protest exists today.
The reason for the protest is entirely practical and strategic. It is to show that this law actually cannot be enforced, because if you enforce this law, you will eventually be arresting thousands of old age pensioners like myself, and priests and teachers and doctors, Quakers, arguably the people who are most civically minded in our country are being arrested by the police, and it's ridiculous. It's not just morally ridiculous, it's also practically impossible, I think, for our criminal justice system to deal with the sheer volume of people that are going to be arrested. So that is the practical aim, to say that Yvette Cooper foolishly and prematurely, and for entirely political reasons, decided to call Palestine Action terrorist organisation and to make her face the consequences of her ill-considered decision.
I mean, the government say that it is a terrorist organisation, hence they prescribed it.
Yeah, and the government, or the previous government, also said that just because they said so, Rwanda was a safe country. Reality doesn't work like that. You can't just because you're a government say that black is white and that cats are dogs, which is, in my opinion, what Yvette Cooper has done.
Do you feel like you've seen enough evidence there to suggest it is a terrorist organisation? Do you want the government to show their...
Well, the government have told us that they have evidence. And the only evidence that they can... Well, they haven't actually pointed to any evidence because they've said it's obviously desperately secret. I gather that the only evidence of there being any harm to any one individual is that in one of the actions somebody was struck by a sledgehammer and was a bit hurt by that. As far as I know, that is the only violence that has been committed against a person, which used to be the definition of terrorism: violence against people in pursuit of political aims.
And the question about what happened in Manchester and the political response to that, and the government, Sheikh Shabana Mahmood yesterday saying it was un-British for people to take to the streets in protests like this. What's your response to that?
I think it's nonsense. I deeply mourn, as we all do here, terrible, obscene, horrific loss of life in Manchester. However, on the same day that those people were killed in Manchester, about 100 Palestinians were killed, 50 of whom would have been children. And we know that those people would have been killed as a result of the weapons being sold to Israel by our government, the intelligence being supplied. We're here to say, yes, we mourn those people terribly, but also to remind the world that daily many more people, including innocent children, women and children, are being slaughtered in Palestine.
Can I ask you, Martin, because you're so articulate about this, but why, because there's so many conflicts around the world, I mean, it's made me realise actually I feel like we've overlooked what's happened, for example, in Syria.
And I'm sure that's right. What I would say though is that what's happening in Gaza,
to my knowledge, is the first instance in my lifetime of a live stream genocide, where daily we will see pictures of mothers or fathers carrying the remains of their child in a plastic bag, day after day after day. And we know that our government, the governments of the West, in particular Germany, France, most specifically America, is not just enabling this, but facilitating it and supporting it. And I think that is the most evil thing I have ever seen in my lifetime. And I don't think that any word other than evil is appropriate for that kind of obscenity. That's why I'm here.
Thanks a lot, Martin. Would you give us your full name as well?
mind saying a bit about why you've chosen to write those things?
I'm here to support the campaign against the proscription of Palestine Action. I support everyone here who is making the statement. What I wanted to do was to do something slightly different, to test the limits of the law and the way the police interpret it. So essentially, I'm stating a fact, but let's see if the police decide this is actually violating terrorism law. That will make a very interesting test case, and again, help highlight the authoritarian nature of the law, the police and the government.
There were a couple of like bro podcaster citizen journalist types who were calling
Yeah, but it's not as bad. Well, this is outrageous.
barriers up down that end of Trafalgar Square, so to get back into the square you have to go right around the edges.
Anyway, they have agreed.
Speak up a bit.
It's difficult to estimate how many people are here today. Because there's an inner circle, but there are people all around the edges of Trafalgar Square. I couldn't tell you how many people are here today, but it's 2:15, and the police have put some steel barriers down at that end of Trafalgar Square, so it's quite difficult to get in and out. Arrests are going on. There have been arrests. I don't think a lot yet, but there have been some arrests. The atmosphere is peaceful.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? All right. What a waste of everyone's time and energy. Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
Justify the Green Party in Germany. Where were they 10 years ago? What I'm saying is that when the wind blows, rather than moving with it, you stay where you're rooted. That's the problem. That's the problem that you're going to face.
I agree with you.
I love the options.
I agree
I'm
with
just
you.
a realist. You know what I mean?
Say that's the camera.
I joined the Green Party just after the last general election. I saw how corrupt they were. Honestly, locally. There's been these 3 people running it for years, and then there was influx of members. They didn't know how to deal with it, right? And they were all turfs. All turfs. Yeah. Well, I'm talking about my area. I live in Woolwich, Greenwich.
They're all turfs everywhere.
Well, you know what I mean, it was just, I was amazed.
What's your name, mate? Brendan's name is. I'll take the rest of the basketball on road then. We need to skip.
Yeah, they should be helping.
Yeah, get to your shows, Gary.
Yeah, no.
I'm bored now.
Sorry, don't get out of the way. Sorry.
First of all, you have to understand what left-wing politics means and right-wing. So there's a great guy called Daniel Fisher who does a podcast called What is Politics, and he knows what he's talking about. So he says left-wing wants to get rid of authoritarian government and be more democratic, because it actually basically trusts the people and doesn't trust those in power. That's left.
So, Tom is
this is Orwellian.
You do not have to say anything.
This is
but may not be
Orwellian.
offensive if you do.
I am
And she'll
for
make questions,
peace.
so she'll
I'm
let
not
you
a
allow
terrorist
court.
and I do not
Anything
support
you do say, maybe
terrorism.
give it evidence, all right? The arrest is necessary for
I'm listening to you, yes.
investigation and to discover who you are, your address, all right?
You can do what you want, sir.
Sorry?
Come with it, I'll be sorry.
Okay. Where are your properties?
Thank you.
How can you be calm with the face of genocide? How can you be calm with the face of genocide in your name?
We're going to need one more.
What? Stand up.
Hold that then, hold that.
Still over there.
Palestine is bombed in the north, bombed in the south, bombed in between,
Whose chair is
and
this?
you arrest us as terrorists.
Mine.
Well, just move it out of the way, so I don't want to damage it. Who's chosen?
It's ours.
Use your head, use your minds, man. You're mad. You don't have family.
Remain as you are. That's fine, we won't say that.
It's the first time I've seen someone It's going to be a threat. We live in peace.
Just because he said he believed in peace. They're handcuffing him. Can you stop that?
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free
What's wrong? Well, they handcuffed that young man. That's sad.
Are you Filipino? You might want to take that police uniform off.
There's not enough money. I think you need 5 to
Great.
There's only
Asian and black police officers display.
Careful with him. Careful.
Well done, mate.
Can I ask, why did they handcuff him?
I have no idea. I didn't see it, to be honest. Well, they did. Because, I'll tell you why. Because he said something. He was shouting at them. He said to them, "I'm for peace. Why are you arresting me? I'm for peace." And they handcuffed him because he said, "I am for peace." He was a young man. He was passionate, and they handcuffed him. That is wrong. Absolutely wrong. That really
I'm not going to say anything.
That really.
Anyone want vegan flapjack? Sorry, I know you're getting arrested, but... Does anyone want a vegan flapjack? Vegan? Vegan flapjack. Vegan flapjack. By all means, you know, send it back.
Well, I think they're getting kind of serious, aren't they now?
Newer.
I just was outraged that they handcuffed him.
What are your thoughts as arrest comes more close to you?
I think there's definitely not to speak. Don't say anything. Because, you're not saying them. They'll treat you roughly if you do.
Correct, that was like...
The point is to just block up the police.
Governments got like dismantled, like seen like
Why did they look embarrassed of the police? Embarrassed.
Sorry.
My chair.
Get ready.
There's cake behind you if you want any.
Right. Lots of Republicans. No. Can't give it away now.
I've had too much sugar already.
Take anybody? Slice of it. Not a diet. Not a diet. Very good. Johnson King. Leland one, Johnson King. And John.
Thank you.
Nice some cake in the back of the body,
So we meet again.
Good to see you again.
Here we are again. So you were saying you were arrested in August?
Yeah, it took about 8 hours to get arrested in August.
Jesus.
I was one of the last 10 to go.
Right.
Very long night.
Yeah.
And then went into custody, all that, and got released the next day. And
Right.
then in September I was in Edinburgh, so I didn't get arrested there.
Yeah.
I'm back in London this month.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, well, I think our moment is nigh. We're about to get arrested, aren't we?
They've been closing in quite quickly.
Yeah,
Somehow
unusually
seems to have
quickly.
gone a lot quicker than
Yeah.
the last time. I don't know if
Yeah.
there's been more training or anything.
Yeah.
Or if there's dedicated more resources maybe, I'm not sure, but it's definitely a lot more organised now.
Yeah. And they're cracking down, aren't they? They're going like the clappers. Anyway, nice to meet again. We've got to stop meeting like this. Jane.
Yes.
I think we're minutes away from your arrest. Do you want to have thoughts and feelings?
Calm.
Yeah?
Fine, actually. I mean, I'll cooperate. I won't lie on the ground and be picked up to my back. I don't want anyone lifting me up.
Yeah.
I'll walk. But, you know, I've seen lots of people and I feel fairly calm, actually. How about you?
Yeah, when I was arrested last time, my legs were shaking. So I think my body was telling me that I was kind of scared because I'm a good little boy, as we said, right? And I think I'll be scared. It's not a good experience being arrested, but needs must.
Yeah, needs must. I'm waiting for it and I'm ready.
Say that to camera in a kind of determined, bold, heroine type of way.
I'm waiting for it and I'm ready.
Could you explain the sign?
Everyone all right?
I'm fine, yeah.
Do you want to know?
No, darling, I'm totally
Saying
ready.
it may harm your defence if you do not mention one question, something which you don't provide reports. Anything you do say you make people
One of these.
Are you going up with us? No? Okay. No worries at all.
Is this yours?
Yep.
Well,
come on, gents.
This lady's going to need to be carried.
Can you just be careful of this gentleman behind you? Oh, sorry, can you just be careful?
There's someone
Right
right behind you there,
Please
okay?
be careful.
Just, yeah.
Right, if someone gets under her legs and pull them out, just scoot them up, scoot them under it higher.
I've never been so close to a police officer before. Extremely
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Okay, as of this time, you're under arrest for breaching Section 13 of the Terrorism Act, okay? You do not have to say anything that may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something in your
Terrorism offence.
I'll start that again. Yeah. You do not have to say anything that may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something in light of when on call. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Any comment? Arrest at 16:11. Okay.
So, are you happy to walk out with us?
I'm afraid not.
Okay.
It needs to be carried out.
Afraid so,
I'll
yeah.
just make you aware of that because your camera is obviously in your hands, okay? Just make you aware of that.
Yeah.
So, have you got any other property that needs carrying? Take your umbrella as well.
Yeah, this bag, yeah.
What bag? Bag you're sitting on?
No, this that my friend is sitting
Pistol
on.
as well, okay.
Can I take your umbrella, sir?
Yes, thank you.
Great. No.
See you, Jane.
See you, my lovely.
Be mindful of your camera, sir. I don't want it getting damaged.
So the bag you're sitting on, is that yours as well?
No, it's not.
Yours. Okay.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
We've got enough numbers for this.
Straight away.
No, we're gonna have to.
We need another one. Huh?
Do you hang?
Yeah, we need one more, please.
One, yeah, which one? Right, where's the bus? 1, 2, 3.
I need one more there. This one that they get under the knee, under the knee. 1, 2, 3, up.
Shame on you.
So you're going to stand up?
I know you can take me to the van.
To the van?
Just let us know when you're going to stand.
Thank you.
So when we get away from the crowds, we'd be happy to walk then.
Sure you don't want to walk?
I'm quite enjoying this.
Okay.
I don't believe you are a terrorist.
No, it's alright. It's all good. Thank you.
Would you like to walk now, sir?
No.
No? We don't want to make it worse for yourself.
Right, let's go down, perhaps. I need to adjust my grip down.
Okay, we're just going to put you down.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to stand up again?
No, you can lift me.
Okay. Just wait a second.
Oh, he looks like a terrorist, doesn't he? But he's
We'll get you up in a minute.
Right, ready, chaps?
Yep, ready?
1, 2, 3, lift.
You sure you don't want to walk?
No, I'm fine. Oh, have you got my bag?
Well done, well done, brother, well done. Keep it. Shame on you,
Right, just putting down my handcuffs, digging in.
Down?
Yep.
Whoa.
Right, 1 second.
Are you happy to walk it, sir?
So would you like to stand up again?